Good morning, everyone. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I just got off at the fire station and I am going to get everything ready to start doing a pressure washing job today. I only have one today, but I'm going to be doing some marketing and some Facebook advertisement. I actually just got released this past Friday after 6 weeks of recovery from a surgery that I had. So I'm slowly getting back into it. I'm hoping to pick up the season well. I'm actually in my first year of my business, so I started out really slow, then get my name out there, and I started to pick up a lot. Then I had surgery, so now I'm trying to pick up where I left off, and so I had to upgrade my truck. Hopefully next I'll be upgrading my unit, but this is my unit. This is what it looks like. You'll see. If you're wondering why I had to upgrade my truck, this is what I was pulling my unit with, and it was getting to be not very dependable, so I had to upgrade it. And then hopefully soon I'll be able to upgrade my unit. But this is what I've really started out with everything. It's nothing fancy at all, but I'll give you just a quick tour of what it looks like, and excuse the mess. I had to leave it kind of fast the other day when I finished up a couple jobs. So I have a regular buffer tank. I think it's 225 gallons. Unfortunately, I have a North Star. I'll never do that again. My big mistake I did, but that's what you learn. So anyways, that's my surface cleaner. I believe it's 18 inches. It's a 4,000 4 GPM unit. And honestly, right now, I've really only done the X-Jet, and I'm about to start downstreaming. I'm actually going today to a place in Charlotte, North Carolina to pick up the rest of the stuff for my J-Rod and doing everything for downstreaming. I just picked it up, so I heard that's gonna be a game changer, so we'll see there. Again, not a very fancy setup, but I actually have a ladder stuffed up here, a chemical sprayer. That thing I've only used one time and I hate it. So then I learned about an X-Jet and how to really pressure wash. I just had to get some extra hose, a couple brushes, odds and ends things. I just got these signs, nothing fancy, but I just started putting stuff on the side of it. I didn't want to put too much into this trailer because it's kind of an older trailer. And this is the back. Like I said, this is how I've had everything set up since the beginning. And this is what I'm working with, so. And just slowly I've been able to add to it. So this is 2 15-gallon bleach tanks, and I use a company in Charlotte, 12.5% SH. I have 150 foot on the reel. Again, big mistake right here. 100 foot reel. I just got this from like Lowe's or something, I believe. I kind of makeshift, bolt it to the floor, some chemicals, blower for gutter cleaning, and then this goes directly into the tank. And I thought this was kind of neat for the wall. I made all that, but it's kind of nice and organized. Got a little hanger here, ladder. So nothing fancy, but this is my start, and I've made a decent amount of money so far, and I want to keep making money, get that business growing, and then start putting money back into the trailer and invest in bigger and better equipment for sure. So this is it. All right, so this is the new setup. This is gonna be a lot more dependable than the old O.J. Simpson Bronco. Now the trailer looks tiny. Gotta upgrade that next, but the Lord has provided and blessed me in many ways, and I'm ready to knock this season out. So I changed it to my pressure washing attire. Nothing fancy, just a polyester shirt to prevent the SH from staining my other shirts. So I'm on my way to Indian Trail, North Carolina, to CSC Pressure Washing or Industrial Sales and Services, I believe it's called. It has been a huge blessing. Once I got out of the whole Northern Tool equipment place and learned that a lot of their stuff is junk. I found this place through a mutual friend, and I have been going there ever since. They're very knowledgeable, been very helpful, and I've been getting all my stuff from there. So I have to get the rest of my stuff for downstreaming today. Today I'm going downstreaming, and I hope to not look back to the X-Jet except when I need it. I do love it, and I did love it, but my back is tired and I want to continue to learn. I was up all night watching YouTube and watching all these channels where guys are downstreaming and soft washing, so I feel like I'm going to learn downstreaming first and then move on to soft wash hopefully next. So I'm just eager to learn. I'm focused. I'm trying to gather all the information my brain can take right now, so I'm excited though. So today's gonna be my first job downstreaming with a J-Rod. When I first started, I did like the Northern Tool, changing color tips and stuff, but I couldn't get very high. So today will be the first day downstreaming with a J-Rod. I'll keep you updated. I just bought these nice signs for my trailer that I was talking about, and it is now blowing on the side of the road with all this traffic that came off while I was going down the road. Guess there wasn't big enough screws in it. That's another lesson learned today. And this is the outcome of that sign. I lost it going about 7 miles an hour on the interstate. Oh well, rookie mistake. So I was just trying to move this bag of percarbonate, and well, I moved it all right, all over the floor. Ugh. So, quick update, I vacuumed all most of the percarbonate out. Might be a little bit left in there, but that was a big mess to clean up, and it slowed me down a little bit. So I got the chemical injector hooked up there, looking good. I actually messed up the first time and mounted everything backwards. So anyways, I had to do it again. And I learned that I need a vise really bad, but that's part of it. Now that I got that done, I'm going to start everything up and give this thing a whirl. I'm gonna try the J-Rod out. So J-Rod and chemical injector. So hopefully it'll go good. So just to test this out, I'm going to use Dawn dish soap, just so I can see obviously the bubbles, to see if it will pull soap. I just want to see if it'll pull the soap, and that way I have an idea if the J-Rod and chemical injector will work. This will be just a temporary setup. Alright, I have my chem injector line into the bucket. You guys may do this already, I don't know, but I found these little ties. I guess it's like a little wire tie type thing, I'm not sure what they're called. But anyways, you can wrap them around and stuff, it holds it in the bucket, whichever. And again, this is just Dawn dish soap just to test it out, so here goes nothing. Alright, so I got everything ready to go. I'm going to test these tips out. The first one is going to be water. Water. A little wheel for those spots. That's for the high spots, and that actually has really good reach. Alright, and currently I believe these next two are going to be the chemical injectors. There is indeed chemical. That's with the wide angle. And this is the shooter tip. And it's full of chemical, so all is well. I'm excited to try this thing out. Well, I just finished up, and I must say I am a huge fan of downstreaming. I love it. I had a couple problems with the J-rod. I think one of them that is supposed to be a rinse is not rinsing. It still has chemical coming out, but I'm learning that. So this job took a little bit longer than I was wanting to, about 4.5 hours, but it was a huge house, big 2-story house, driveway, walkway area, entire house, front porch, wraparound porch. So all that, about 4.5, 5 hours with everything by myself, which is a little bit longer than I was wanting to, but I was learning how to downstream. But I love it so much. I'm definitely going to be doing that from now on instead of an X-Jet. I will only use an X-Jet when needed. So thank you guys so much for everyone that helped me, and I'm going to continue downstreaming. Thanks guys. Have a great night.